I didn't become the musician I thought I would be. I play with people who made it. They're perhaps in your playlists. They're doing the things na pinapangarap lang namin ng mga kabanda ko noon. And if I'm being honest, I didn't just want to succeed. I needed to be seen. Because when people you get to play with, yung mga kasabayan nyo lang noon, get airtime, following in this scene, sikat, you start asking, why not me? And at first it feels like motivation, ambition, grind, let's just work harder. Pero para sa akin, that wasn't the whole story. I kept putting things out there, music, ideas, effort, content, and then I'd check and check again and again, waiting, not just for feedback, but if people truly saw what I was saying, what I was singing about, me. I needed to be seen. Because somewhere along the way, I started believing that if people saw me, if someone noticed me, I become someone. And if they didn't, I felt like I didn't exist. That's why silence felt like rejection. Even when there was affirmation, it was never enough. Bakit? Because it didn't last. Because once you start needing to be seen, you don't just want attention. You depend on it. And that's when I realized this wasn't ambition anymore. It was dependence. I wasn't chasing purpose. I was chasing validation, and I needed to be seen. And I hated myself about it because what I mean is, hindi ko nakilala yung sarili ko eh. My identity was in the hands of other people. I am someone kapag napapansin ako ng ibang tao. And the problem with that is people are inconsistent. People move on. People don't always notice. And if that's where my identity was, and if that's where your identity is, you and I will always feel like we're falling behind. But somewhere along the way, God started dealing with me. Not by giving me more attention, on the contrary, ironically, by taking it away. Less applause, less of the things I thought I needed. And slowly, I started to see it clearly. Being seen by people is a terrible foundation for identity. Kasi napaka-unstable nga naman nun. It comes and goes. But being known by God, that doesn't move. That doesn't change. That can be dependable. Kasi it doesn't depend on performance. And that changed something in me. I still want to do well. I still create. As a matter of fact, there are 2 songs that I am still doing right now. A while ago, I was writing a new one. And after this, I will be recording the vocal track of a previous one. And I still have ambition. But I don't need to be seen. I don't need to be seen to feel like I matter anymore. And maybe that's where some of you are. You're not just working hard, you're hoping someone notices. But hey, listen, but what if your worth was never meant to come from the crowd? I didn't just want to be seen. I needed to be seen. But I'm already known.